Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Tuesday, July 25th, 2023. Number 1. President Joe Biden will sign a proclamation Tuesday establishing a national monument at 3 locations, Illinois and Mississippi, honoring Emmett Till and his mother, Mrs. Mamie Till Mobley, on what would have been Emmett Till's 82nd birthday. Emmett was just 14 years old when he was abducted from his uncle's Mississippi home, tortured, and killed. He was falsely accused of touching a white woman working as a clerk in her husband's store in 1955. The woman, identified as Carolyn Bryant, later recanted the accusation. Number 2, the administration of Mayor Eric Adams in New York City is advocating for federal reparations to address health and wealth disparities among Black New Yorkers. The report aims to provide closure for historical federal, state, and local policies that have contributed to the lack of equitable access to wealth and wealth-building opportunities for Black Americans. Overall, the debate surrounding reparations and addressing racial disparities in New York City remains contentious, with contrasting views on its relevance to public health and the responsibility of the government to address historical injustices. Number 3, stroke risk more than doubles for African Americans who smoke compared to their non-smoking peers, according to a new study. Researchers reviewed more than a decade of data from participants in the Jackson Heart Study, the largest in the U.S., assessing cardiovascular risk factors among African Americans. The study found stroke risk was 2.5 times higher for current smokers compared with never smokers, and increased 2.3 times for people who smoked 1 to 19 cigarettes a day and 2.8 times for those who smoked more than 20. Number 4, the state of Florida will now teach students that Black people benefited from slavery because it taught them useful skills. The Florida State Board of Education's new standards for African American history is part of a 216-page document about the state's 2023 standards in social studies. Florida Teachers Union says new standards are a disservice to students and a step back from teaching African American history. Number 5, higher education often costs more than most families can afford. Our celebrity CPA, Katrina M. Kraft, gives us 5 cost-saving strategies that may help in the What You Need to Know newsletter. One of the tips is to take classes at a community college to cut tuition costs. More than half of states guarantee transfer to a 4-year state school with an associate's degree. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Asking for help is wise. None of us make it in life successfully alone. Join me Tuesday live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with comedian Damon Williams, contributor Cameron Riley, and producer Ahmed Gordon, and special guest AJ Joyner, founder of Blooksy, as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, the American Heart Association.